Hey everybody, how's it going? Nasal Cactus here, back with some more pack openings. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of dive straight into these today. I don't want to take up too much time. I feel like my 20-minute average runtime can be a little long for what we're doing with this set. I've been talking with more people off camera and just in my own spare time about this game. And talking with a buddy of mine who is not super familiar with TCGs, and just explaining, like, it's a super fun set. Getting into some of the game mechanics of the starter decks that I opened in a previous video, which if you haven't had a chance to watch that, you should go check out that video as well. See some of the basic cards that come from that to get people started. But yeah, just like kind of letting him know his main question to me, and I think something that I have quite frankly been avoiding answering as I continue to open packs from these boxes is am I collecting or am I playing? And I think I've like kind of struggled to justify that explanation throughout the first couple of boxes because TCGs are super popular, and I definitely want to explore playing this game and using the cards in the manner that they are intended. And just as a quick aside, if anybody ever watches Pay Money Wubby, I have a similar philosophy that I believe that packaged product is meant to be open. So with that, let's get this started. But I think for right now, I am coming at this from a collectability standpoint. I think that's like my first and foremost interest in it. So I'm sorry if that lets anybody down, but I have bought a lot of Pokemon cards over the years. I have many that I might get into in some video in the future. I primarily collect those. I play a fair amount of Pokemon online, which is a whole other subset of all of this. But and something that I'm a little surprised that Fantasy Flight Games did not take up with this, but that's a totally different conversation. But that is to say that for me, the primary thing here is collectability first, and then along with that, enjoying the game. So at some point, maybe in the future, I will buy singles to complete a deck or a collection. It would be great to have a master card list of at least the first 252. There's so many varieties of these cards that I think it would be really difficult to get every hyperspace, every foil, every hyperspace foil. There are so many variations to these cards that I would just like to get, the basics. I'd like to complete a set of the 252 and then see where my interest takes me. I have a feeling that trying to get to the full set of 252 in this way, pulling cards like this and getting, these commons out of the way, getting the uncommons, and then as with a lot of TCGs, you struggle to find the rares. So that's probably where I'm going to start getting into the singles is, maybe once the game has lived a little bit in people's minds and on the shelves for a little while, I will start to buy singles because I would rather pay the $88 for a booster box than a single Darth Vader unit card right now. So, all right, last uncommon for this first pack is an uncommon Bright Hope, and we have a rare coming up. Another green. Admiral Akbar, a familiar face for us. And our foil is a common Disarm. Nice foil looking there. I think I have a hyperspace foil of that one. Don't quote me on that. I've opened almost everything I bought. I want to, just in case one of these ends up being a showcase, I don't want it to get spoiled as soon as I open it. And I feel like a lot of the time the card that would be the showcase, you can kind of see it like one way or the other. Like you can see an edge like right there, I feel like the top edge is the one that I see the most when I'm pulling the pack, is that I can see this one kind of sticking up a little bit. And I mean, ooh, Hyperspace of Hera. But yeah, I'm gonna try and like keep these in a way that makes it so it's not giving up the reveal too quickly. But what I was saying beforehand, what was I saying beforehand? Talking about opening packs and searching for cards that way. I've completely lost my train of thought now, so I'm just gonna move on from there. Got some more common. Steadfast Battalion. I haven't seen that one, I feel like, in a little bit. Academy Training. ATST. 7th Fleet Defender. Frontier ATRT is our last common. So no Hyperspace commons in this one. None in the first two of this video. Fifth Brother is our first uncommon. Yoda is our second uncommon. An Outmaneuver as a third uncommon. Still trying to find... Ooh, Agent Callus. Okay, I'll take that. Still trying to find the Bib Fortuna. Alright, as a foil uncommon to round out that pack. Awful centering. Just like so bottom heavy. Is that heavy? Is that heavy? Is that heavy? It's higher on the top. There's a lot more on the bottom. Does that make it top heavy or bottom heavy? I don't know. Still trying to find the Millennium Falcon. See, alright. Opening this, it's pretty easy to tell right out of the gate that is not a showcase. And so I gotta be a little bit careful, or careful is not really the right word, but like a little more mindful. Maybe tapping the packs down a little bit so that that first card is not so obvious when it first comes out of the pack. Rugged Survivors, Imperial Interceptor. I do see a Hyperspace coming up here in a second. It's probably where it lands in the pack. I can't really tell what it is. Well, you can kind of see it right there. Waylay, it's our last common. Snow Trooper Lieutenant, and then Rogue Operative is our last common of this, our third pack. So we'll set this Hyperspace. We'll put it with Hera. General Tagi, is that how you pronounce it? Carabast, if this will focus. Here we go, come on. You're so close. And then another Hyperspace, kind of making up for it here. Hyperspace Rare, Smoke and Cinders. That's, ooh. Alright. Legendary foil to round out the pack. What do we have? Red. Oh, it's Force Lightning. Nice. A cool card. I keep forgetting that this is a legendary. I have a couple of them. Is there oh, there's another card. Oh, of course. Jeez. Oh, hey. Ah! Jeddah City. As a not Hyperspace, sorry, just as a foil to round out the pack. Just the last video I was opening, I was talking about how I wanted Jeddah City. I did not yet have it for the collection, and I think I'm only missing one base now. I think I'm missing the Scarif Security Complex, I think is what it's called. So yeah, I'm like one base away from, I think, all of them, all of the primary bases. That's very nice. I'm excited for that card. That's like that's a good pull for me from the collector standpoint. All right, let's tap it down. Let's see if we can like really get it down there, and let's see if we can hide that first card a little bit as we open it. I don't think it's a showcase. Just kind of getting a real quick little glance out of the gate there. Maybe I saw something else. Who knows? All right, fourth pack of this opening, Director Krennic. Okay, I see you, Ben Mendelsohn. I appreciate you. I mean, the actor, not really the character or what the character does. Those are pretty bad things. But, you know, I'm here for Ben Mendelsohn. Not really in Secret Invasion, though. I didn't even finish that show. I don't know if too many other people did. But it did not look great. and YouTube channel, Mr. Sunday Movies, that I've been following for many years. I really just listened to their discussion about it, and that was enough for me to decide to not watch it. So, sorry, everybody. Jeddah Agitator. To follow up on our Jeddah City, we now have an agitator to go into Jeddah City. So another hyperspace common to go there. Bays, another Jeddah resident. Vanguard Ace, and our third. Oh, nice, getting that little back-to-back X-Wing card going on there. Last uncommon, we got a rare coming up. Is this, Search Your Feelings. I kind of recognized it. I mean, I've seen this art before. It looks a little off-center. Can't really tell. Maybe not. And a hollow, or foil common, Asteroid Sanctuary to round us out. What have I been doing with my rares? The rares are there. And then a foil common to finish out these 4 packs. So I think really this is the pull for me personally. I feel like I've seen Smoke and Cinders before, so that's why I'm not necessarily as excited for it, but to have a hyperspace version of any card really is super exciting. So I'll probably sleeve this once I wrap this up. But yeah, the chase continues. I'm probably just gonna take a brief pause here, get a couple things sleeved up, and then dive straight into the next one. So if you want to see more pack openings, please check back in. If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe and follow us for more videos. I've said it so many times. I've just really been enjoying and having a lot of fun in this process. You know, it's gamble, and I'm not going to find all the cards that I want necessarily straight out of here, but I'm enjoying what I found, and I like the sense of putting it all together myself. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Let me know what you're chasing. Leave a comment below if there's anything that you're looking for. And hey, maybe if you ever wanted to work out a trade for something, always a great way to find more cards, right? So yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're chasing. Let me know if you're enjoying this game so far. Let me know if you're enjoying the collecting, the playing. Just let me know what you're thinking. What do you have planned for dinner tonight? I don't know. Are you meal prepping? I should be. All right, I'm going to stop. We'll see you next time.